What's up, boys? And we are back for episode 4 of the Beast Bet of the Week. This week we got UFC Fight Night, Mexico City, Moreno versus Kavanagh, and it should be a good one. And Beast Bet of the Week should be back to winning ways this week. Now, first things first, I got it addressed last week. The Beast Bet of the Week lost for the first time this year, taking our record down to 2-1. It was Yadil Delvali versus plus Alden Correa, 2-leg parlay. Alden Correa did his job. He dominated that fight. But Yadil Delvali absolutely sold our parlay, sold the Beast Bet of the Week win streak. And yeah, he looked horrible in that fight. I didn't know that he had absolutely no defensive grappling at all. In his fights prior, his offensive grappling looked really good. But yeah, maybe I underestimated Levitt a bit. Maybe I overestimated Delvali a lot. But either way, we're going back to winning ways this week. And I got another 2-leg parlay this week that I think is going to absolutely crush it. So if you want to start tailing the series now, let's go and let's make you some money. This is my most confident free bet that I give out every single week, straight out of my premium group. And this is a play 1 unit or larger, so it's not a play that's small stakes. It's a play that I have some decent confidence in at decent odds, always better than minus 200. So if you're new to the series, that are the rules for the Beast Bet of the Week. And if you want all of my bets, click the premium link in the bio. That's where you get all of my bets, where we profited over 7 units in February and we went 3 for 3 on profitable UFC events for the month. Now, leg 1 for the Beast Bet of the Week, we're going with Ernesta Carrasqueta versus Regina Tyron to go the distance at minus 285 or $1.35. I think the odds here are more than fair. Ernesta Carrasqueta is a very decision-style fighter. She has good striking. She has good defense. Her takedown defense is solid. So defensively, she's going to be very hard to hit due to her large frame and reach. And she's just technically very good defensively. And on the feet, she's a good technical striker. She likes her long range weapons, her 1-2s, things like that. But she never really loads up on any punches. She is definitely a point-style fighter, which is why she's on a 4-fight decision streak inside the UFC in the Dana White Contender Series. And if you look at her other record, her 2 other KOs are against absolute cans who have been KO'd multiple times on the regional scene. So she's only really gone to decision. And I think against Regina Tyron is definitely less experienced. This is her UFC debut. She's undefeated and has quite a lot of finishes herself, but it has been against lower level competition. I think Tyron's pretty solid here. She's also too big. She's also a big woman's fighter, so I don't think Carrasqueta's range is going to be that much of a problem. I think she's going to be tough enough. I don't think Carrasqueta is going to throw anything to finish her, and I don't think Tyron is going to finish Carrasqueta, who is very good defensively. And Tyron has shown a bit of grappling ability, but it's against low levels of competition. I think Ernesta Carrasqueta will be able to do just fine in the grappling. So either way this fight goes, no matter who you think wins, I think it ends up going to a decision, and I think leg 1 cashes pretty easily. Leg 2, we're going with more of the same. We got Eileen Perez versus Macy Chasson to go the distance at minus 285 again, or $1.35. I think this is more than fair as well. Eileen Perez has gone to decision in every single one of her UFC fights, bar 1 fight. Her style is pretty simple. She stays on the outside on the feet. She doesn't take too much risks, and she tries to time takedowns and get control. And I think in this fight, that's exactly what is going to happen for the most part. And I definitely don't think Perez is going to finish Chasson on the ground. Chasson is more than capable of a grappler herself. She actually likes to grapple as well. And I don't think Chasson's going to finish Perez either. On the feet, I think Chasson's probably the more dangerous striker slightly. But I think Perez has shown throughout her career she stays defensively sound. She is pretty capable on the feet herself. We've seen that. She's fought high-level strikers like Jocelyn Edwards and Carol Rosa and been just fine. So I don't think Chasson's going to finish her on the feet. And on the ground, I expect both of them to be too high level to get submitted by each other. And neither of these fighters are the biggest finishers in their own right. So I think this one goes the distance. I think it'll be competitive enough, but I do think Perez will get it done due to her grappling and control. So these 2 legs together are at minus 125 or $1.80 odds. I think that is very good odds for this bet. I'm pretty confident in these 2 legs. Realistically, both of them should cash pretty easily unless something very unlikely happens, like some flukish submission or KO. I think this one's going to hit, and I think it's going to get our record back up to 3-1 on the Beast Bet of the Week. And remember, if you want all of my free bets, which absolutely cooked last month, we went 5-2. That link is in the description and in the bio. And for all of my bets, breakdowns, everything inside the premium group, you know what to do. Click that link in the bio, and that is where you're going to start making some real money on the UFC. So let's go. We got 5 events this March starting this weekend, and I'm absolutely hyped. So if you want to join for the ride, click the link in the bio, and I'll see you inside. Let's go.